Hmm. Well, that definitely lights the situation up a little bit. Well, check them out, guys. We put these motion sensors up last night, kind of temporary, just to kind of try and light the steps up a little bit to make things easier for people coming and going. And they shut off just like that. This little guy here was doing okay, but he just wasn't putting out enough light for the job. Off to work we go. Well, it's a couple minutes later past the last video. Had to move a Heston out of the way so we can get the combine out tonight. If it's too windy to spray, we need to get the grain cart in the shop. So that way we can go over it. I've greased all that I can, but we need to flip that auger out because there's some grease fittings hid behind it. And we need to pick the thing up with a jack and check the axle bearings, make sure they're not all wallered out. And we need to run a impact gun around them lug nuts to make sure they don't fall off, because it's very easy on a grain cart and a combine because of all the weight of the grain that they'll be moving this fall. I have seen them more times than not flip over, and I just feel that we need to avoid that. So, like I said, we're going to put the grain cart in the shop first, and then we will jack the thing up and check the play in the bearings, the wheel hubs, so that way we can need to make sure that they are tight. I was like, oh, what the heck, I might as well let you guys watch me pull it in the shop. Well, any bigger cart, and I don't quite think it will fit in the shop. I mean, height-wise, I don't think so. Width-wise, yes. We can go a couple inches wider on this side, but I think we are all out of room. A couple inches wider on this side too. So we could go for a 650 bushel cart, but that takes money. We'll have to see how this year does. It would be nice to upgrade to a bigger cart, but a bigger cart would mean that we would have to buy a bigger tractor, because this one is married to the cart all fall. The 7810 is married to that Salford. It runs the corn ground and soybean ground out in Atwater. That is why we had to put the duals on this one rather than put the cart on the 7810 that already has it on it, making this the cart tractor, because believe it or not, the duals help pull the cart. Smoother ride, increase fuel efficiency, and just easier all the way around. Now, I think what happened, let's say I was trying to do it all on my own, it would have fell against the other dual with me in between, and thus ends Northeast Ohio Farmer. Well, that's what we want to hear, is the radio working. Good deal. So, we will begin work on the cart. I needed it in the building, in the shop anyhow. I couldn't do what I needed to do in the big building because of all the gravel in it. There's no level surface to be able to jack from. I need to put a jack under these axles, pick them up, and check and see if the wheel bearings are loose. Nope. That is nice and tight. By picking the weight off of the ground and rocking both tires like you saw me do, what I was also checking for was loose bolts by wiggling the rim, but trying to wiggle the rim back and forth, because that is one of the main points of failure in a grain cart or a combine or a tractor, is because of loose lug nuts. Okay, it only takes a couple of moments to check things like that, just like I have done, to prevent a catastrophic failure during harvest. We cannot afford to have any downtime during harvest, so it's just better off to go through this stuff now while we have the opportunity to, while we're waiting for the crops to get ready to harvest. Did you guys catch that when I went to fold this auger back and then stopped, how it kind of rocked? You do not want that to happen when you fold the auger out at all. So, with that being said, I need to flip the hoses around. We need to find some different color zip ties, because I want to, since this is our grain moving tractor, why can't we color code these to the appropriate colors here, where they correspond on the SCV valve, selective control valve. If you have blue zip ties here going around here, why can't it, you know, you have a blue zip tie here, that would indicate that this hose would go up here, and then a pink or a purple zip tie would go down here. That would indicate that this would go down here. The right or red is right. You would always know that. You just need to find the corresponding zip tie that matches this here.
What time you have to be here by for last load? Okay.
Oh shoot, I did them backwards. Crap. Oops. Got that one there for the slide. I'll get them right there for the hinge. So everything got a nice helping of grease. That way we don't have to, hopefully, be chasing after parts as fall. Yeah. So basically what we're doing now is getting the flow set to everything, so that way we don't break nothing. Put this battery tender on my grandpa's TS Gator for him, so that way keep the battery up to snuff. This looks a little harder than I thought. Simple enough. Hot there. Ground back there. Oh, they don't make... Let me see here. Something like that. Well, I think this is a good stopping point. Got her all greased and it's ready to go. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.